What's happening, YouTube? So we got ourselves another Abyss video, Abyss 51. So yeah, we got this one recorded. I'm going to show off the characters before we hop right into it and stuff like that. So this is what we got going on. We got a RAS here. So very important, I want to point out. Arias here increases the defense of all allies by 10% and takes 10% of the damage suffered by them. This is a great artifact to throw on knights to help mitigate damage. This is why I'm able to take certain hits, like hits from the mushrooms from 50, etc, etc. And Ras has 11.3k hit points, so this is very, very handy. Throwing some hit point percentage gear right here that I got from the shops. Being rank 50, doing some Skystone refreshes, trying to get percentage gear. Like I've talked in the past, and I will continue to talk about, because it's one of the best things you can do for your character. Even though it's gray gear, substats don't matter, it's this percentage stat. You gotta think, when I got this one and this one maxed out to plus 15, that's, what is that? That's a 110% health. 110% health. You can't even get that from a full health set, guys. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about this stuff. Doing stuff like this is really, really smart. Running the Olberts and stuff like that. We got Aether here. Aether's rocking some health gear. 85 health ring right here. I got lucky and picked up a couple speed pieces too on top of that, which was like good going. I saw speed health and I'm like, ooh, let's grab it, let's go. So yeah, and then I got some speed boots out of there. I got super lucky with some shop refreshes with Aether, so Aether has a little bit more speed. Hopefully when everything's said and done, Aether here is going to have another 18 speed on top of that, being somewhere around 160 GS speed. And then maybe I'll get some lucky with some other speed stats. We'll see what happens. Alright, so Aether running Wondrous Potion Vial, which has a this one here has a chance to clear, 50% chance to dispel one debuff from an ally at the beginning of the turn. Then we have Sid here. Sid was running Dust Devil, if I'm not mistaken. He's running a critical hit chance necklace. He's running a Abyss gear. This Abyss piece I just recently swapped out, so it's actually not this piece. It's actually the 57 piece, which is on Gunther here. Yeah. So it's the 57 piece right here that was on him, but still, you guys get the idea. Pretty good stuff. Rocking some speed boots there. Rocking the Fire Anguish sword there, which I think actually drops off of this one, which means he was also running this 57 piece here too. Alright, so, and then we got Clarissa here. Nothing's changed about Clarissa. Same old Clarissa, same old damage, same chunkiness, same thickness. Absolutely amazing character. So let's just hop right into this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. Alright guys, Abyss 51, guys, floor 51, let's go. So I sped this up to 3 times because there's not a whole lot going on the beginning fights. I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown though. So this is times 3 right now. So basically I came into this fight, I took out the crystal, I killed the bugs, I went into the next phase pretty weakened, not at full health and kind of bad shape, and Alexa ate me alive. So I was like, okay, maybe the bugs were doing too much damage. Maybe I need to take out the bugs first. I took out the bugs first. It worked like a charm. I kept my hit points up. Actually going for the crystal allowed me to do a few heals to get myself up there, I think. We're still rocking Aether, Ras, Sid, and Clarissa. They're pretty amazing. But that's something to always keep in mind when you go into the Abyss. You know, try different strats. You know, you may be wanting to build up your Archimeter. You may be wanting to go in with your cooldowns all up on the next phase. You know, full health, all that good stuff. So keep that in mind when you enter these and how you approach it. Sometimes you might want to kill a certain mob for a certain reason. Maybe your group comp demands it. You just never know until you give it a try. It doesn't hurt to put yourself on auto and try to auto down a mob and see what situation you're in after that. Alright, so right here we just cleared that. So basically, Alexa comes with 3 wolves. If I'm not mistaken, these 3 wolves do a critical hit buff and will also dual attack. with Alexa. I'm not 100% sure about that. I want to say they dual attack, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see here in a few. So anyways, this fight gets pretty crazy, so we're going to look at her abilities here. So what we got going on, she attacks with the Cold Strike. Fail, cuts the enemy with dual wield swords. Critical hit will have a 50% chance to granting an extra turn. Can only be activated once per turn. Attacks with a cold blade with an 80% chance to poison effects for 2 turns and increase the caster's combat readiness by 30%. And then last, her ultimate here, attack the enemy continuously, dealing damage proportional to the number of debuffs inflicted on the enemy. So you definitely don't want to have debuffs on you, or she's going to do even more damage. But yeah, definitely the right answer here is taking out the wolves. I think that's what I'm trying to decide on right here. If I want to try going face, going wolves. Sometimes if you got strong enough DPS, you can go straight for the boss and take the boss out, and then you don't have to worry about the ads. That's a strat people go for, and it works. There's nothing wrong with doing that. If you don't have the DPS though, you know, there's nothing wrong with taking out the ads and then going boss. It just depends on where you're at on the game. So yeah, definitely the answer here is go for the wolves. I got the team to do this. Sid's gonna tear right through these because they're blue. Green versus water is just game on, and then Clarissa's a water unit, so she's not gonna be hampered in any way. So I got the DPS here. My Sid's a freaking beast. My Clarissa's a beast. Rocking that lab gear, rocking that abyss gear. Just going for it, man. And you know, Ras is my weakest link here. He really is. If I'm not mistaken, I think he dies here. Ras takes a lot of, you know, Ras is one of those guys, man. He takes the hit for the team and he just keeps on going, you know? So the right answer here to me was to use Archie, because why not use Archie and get these guys as low as possible, set Clarissa up for a grand slam on this next turn. We have Ras here set up with this ability, so I can go in here and do the dual attack here with Clarissa coming in. And I thought I was going to get the AoE damage. I didn't, so I went ahead and went for her S3 here. And now we're going to get her to do some more AoE damage on top of this and just tear those wolves up. Like, look how much damage these wolves have already taken from Clarissa. So that worked out to my advantage for sure. And then Sid's just not even right on this fight. Sid's pretty awesome. I mean, it's a green versus blue, so it's working out to his advantage. So, yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to this fight other than Clarissa. Alexa's hitting like a truck, guys. She is such a hard hitter in this fight. She will delete a unit real quick if you give her an opportunity. So keeping yourself at full health is super important on this fight. And let's see here. What else do we got going on? I believe those wolves can debuff you too, so that's another important factor of taking these wolves out, because the more debuffs you have on you, the more harder Alexa's S3 is going to hit you, which you don't want that to happen at all. So yeah, here we go. Sid's going in there. Oh, he went in for a dual attack there. Perfect. And they're not dead. Oh, there we go. He bled to death. Kind of surprised myself there. I don't even remember how this fight went because it went that quick for me. Clarissa goes in and hits this. And I believe we're rocking on this account right now. On this current fight. Let me see how many days I'm running this. We are running day 15 on this. This is day 15 progress with my Caliber Challenge account. And those that don't know what the Caliber Challenge account is, it's no 5 stars, no 5-star MLs, no 4-star MLs, no limited anything, and no Angelica's been banned from this account, and I think Kyrus has been banned, and a few other characters. Just trying to make you know, trying to make an account where like a lot of people can relate to. I mean, I know I'm running Sid and Clarissa. You may not have Sid and Clarissa, but there's very, very good options out there instead of those two. When it comes to 5 stars, when it comes to 4 stars, even 3-star units, there's options out there that are just as good. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. So here we go. We're going face on Alexa here, man. Trying to do as much damage. I'm trying to land defense breaks, and once I land a defense break, I know it's over, because that's when the real damage begins. If I had an attack buff, that'd be even great. One option I could be doing here instead of running Ras is I could be running Rose with Aureus and using her for a combat readiness push and an attack buff. That's an option. But I've chose to go Ras because everybody's told me I need a bench Ras because Ras ain't doing nothing. So why not run Ras? Because that makes it fun, right? I've been enjoying it. The fact that I'm running Ras and Aether still, and I'm on Abyss 51, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, and Aether's getting a lot of love too, because I'm gonna be using Aether as a main healer on this account on Wyvern 11. But anyways, back to this fight. Alexa went ahead and did her S3 there. If you didn't notice, it did a whole lot of damage. Luckily, I had some abilities up. Alexa keeps on landing poisons on Ras, and Ras is struggling to stay alive. It's a real struggle. He definitely needs a little bit more hit points. If I had more ancient coins, I'd definitely enhance his gear a little bit more, get him up there into the 14k range hit points, and he'll be golden in these fights, mitigating that damage and dishing out the damage for the team. So I went ahead and did a burn heal right there on Sid and not Ras, for the very reason Sid's my DPS. I don't want him to die. Even if Ras dies right here, I can still win this fight because, I mean, I don't need Ras. Ras has already done his job. He's mitigated the damage with his Aureus. Aureus is one of the best knight artifacts in the game, guys. You can mitigate so much damage with Aureus and get away with weaker hit point characters and survive things that you normally wouldn't have survived. And here we go, bashing some face here. Ras goes in, does a little hit. Sid gets tapped a little bit, and then boom, look how low Alexa is there. I don't know why I didn't try going for the Aether Spirit Bomb there, but why not? Let's finish it off with a flourish here. Boom, boom. Here we go, Sid. And rat-a-tat-tat, Alexa be dead. Alexa's definitely one of those units I'm going to be using too here in the future, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, that's 451, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this, because I sure did. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm always doing some sort of content. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch TV. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter or Discord. All those links are below. You guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.